So what is a Google My Business account? A Google My Business account is actually a business listing that is a service performed by Google. The information about your business and your listing shows up in different Google properties such as Google Search, Google Map. Fortunately, this profile is a free listing that Google provides. So one place you'll see the results of having a Google My Business account is in Google Search. It'll actually show up in different ways. One easy way is if somebody were to search for your business name, and it'll actually show up in what's called a knowledge panel. And this is just a term for what this thing is that Google has. Again, you'll see some of the information about your that you put into your Google My Business account showing up. So, pictures might show up, a map, buttons to help for things like website or directions, some of the information about your Google reviews, address, hours, phone, and appointments. Another place your Google My Business account may show up is in the Google Search console, the Google Search, but in something called a local map pack. Depending on different search terms, in this case, the example here will show heating. You'll see a number of different heating companies that are near where you're doing this search. So these things that are listed are actually their Google My Business accounts. Another place your Google My Business account will show up is actually in the Google Maps. So this could either be the website or different apps. And you'll see, again, another way that the information from within your Google My Business account is presented in that Google service. In this case, Google Maps. So to break down what information you can put in your business account, one is you can put in your website. Two, you can put in the hours, business hours your business is open. If you're a physical business, you can put in an address. But if you're a service-based business where you go to different locations, an address may not be appropriate for that. You can put in your phone number. If you do, again, have a physical address, potentially a map will show up. If you'd like to, and Google recommends it, you'd want to add photos to give customers and people interested in your business ideas about your business. So this could be physical location, might be outside of your building, it could be inside photos, it could be photos about the services you performed or products you sell. Google My Business also allows people to leave reviews, and those reviews will then show up in your Google Business account, at which you can actually respond to them. You can add a description of your business. And a recent feature that Google My Business has come up with is the ability to add posts. And these are basically information or events about your business that are displayed along with your Google My Business account in the different Google properties and services that may show your business. So to create an account, again, it is free. You just go to www.google.com/business and it'll have a wizard that'll walk you through the information. Once you have inputted that information, Google does require you to verify that you are the legitimate person that should be creating this Google My Business account. There are a number of different ways, but typically most people will actually have to verify through a postcard. And what this means is Google will send you a postcard to the address you've inputted to prove that you're actually at that location. And then there'll be a special code on the postcard that you would go back into your Google My Business account to verify that you are them and finish the verification process for your account. So some conclusions about Google My Business. Again, Google My Business accounts show up on a number of different Google properties. They'll show up in Google Search and Google Maps. Google My Business account is a way to show information about your business. There is a process to create this account, even though they're free, and you do need to verify that you are an appropriate representative of the company by typically being sent a postcard to the physical address of your business.